Hi, beautiful people, and welcome to my live. I'm Sissy from Manifest underscore Sissy. Okay, today we're talking about um abundance, right? We're speaking about abundance, and today we're speaking about the sacral chakra, the sense of abundance flow. Okay, sense of pleasure. Today we're speaking about that. Okay, so pleasure is linked to abundance. Okay, because pleasure is a high frequency feeling, right? When you're feeling good about yourself, you're able to manifest and create more better things into your life. That's why it's linked there. Okay, so the lower chakras are very important. The lower chakras are very important because the lower chakras actually allow us to deal with all the basic things of being human. The red chakra or the root chakra is the grounding, the belonging, the focus into yourself and life and the world. You feel like you belong here. Then the second chakra, which is sacral chakra, we're going to talk more about today, is the space where you actually create creativity. It's a place of pleasure. It's a space of where all things are actually coming from. Life comes from the pleasure center. That's why when we recopulate and make children, we do with pleasure, not pain. Get my point? Because that's how life is actually created, with the pleasure. Okay. So that part has been demonized and made to seem like something ugly, but it's not. It's something beautiful, right? So the sacral chakra is it's an interesting point, a point where we create from. Okay, the sacral chakra is a powerhouse. It's a powerhouse of creation. It's where we feel inspired, we feel magnetic. So when we feel inspired and we're creating something, we become magnetic. We actually enjoy it, the pleasure of creating something new. You understand? So it brings birth, the new manifestation in our lives. Okay. So when it is blocked, right, the sacral is actually not balanced. The sacral is stuck because there's dogma on there. Your belief system basically is saying that you're not worthy. It's speaking about you not being good enough, you not having a proper skills, you're not feeling good about yourself. Your self-esteem is low. That's what calls stagnation, right? And open sacrals, when you there's creation, you're feeling at ease, you love yourself, you're feeling worthy, you're feeling open, right? It's a circulation of energy that's positive and manifest all these good things in your life, right? Because now you're feeling open. That's the important part of the sacral chakra. Very, very important part of who we are. That energy links our belief systems about ourselves, right? So what you believe, your worldview, your assumption about yourself is what will bring forth that reality you understand that you actually want in your life. Okay, so the pleasure, the receiving and the giving of pleasure is very important. Okay, that kind of thing. That's in a more physical way. You know what I mean? When you're creating something and you enjoy what you do and you're actually able to do it better, you find more better ways because you get inspired, you get inspiration because you're enjoying this thing that you're doing. That's where the pleasure comes in. So when you are manifesting a better life for yourself and you're doing something actually very good, you really enjoy it. Thank you, Kirk, for joining my live. How are you? Okay, I'm Sissy, life coach and motivational speaker, right? Today we're speaking about the sacral chakra, and we're speaking about basically how we use the sacral energy to create what we desire. We spoke about the base chakras, which is very important. The sacral is the second one. The base chakra is your root chakra. It makes you feel stable in life, okay? No, I will not be twerking. But anyway, yeah, you're very funny guy. So these are the things you need to understand, right? So you just join my live, and my channels about self-development, not about booty hopping and all the other stuff, right? So we're talking about self-development. Yeah, I'm from South Africa, right? And maybe that's why my accent so seems a bit strange to you, but yeah. Anyway, I'm not sure where you're from, Admiral Kirk, whatever. Right? Right. So the pleasure center, receiving pleasure and giving pleasure, very important, right? So the vibration of alignment and abundance is coming from you feeling good about life and about yourself and what you're creating in your reality to manifest this thing that you want and desire. Very important. So the sacral chakra is that point where we actually get to enjoy our life, enjoy what we are doing in life, okay? And you feel safe, and you feel that you're safe to receive life. You're safe to receive all the things that you desire, right? You're safe to receive your level up. You understand? That's the most important part of that one. Thanks for joining, Teshira. Thank you for joining my live. Today we're talking about manifesting abundance from the sacral chakra, wealth and abundance. Okay, so we're speaking more about that today, because a lot of people feel they don't know about the chakras, right? So today we're talking about the chakras. We spoke about the lower chakra, which is your base chakra. So the first three lower chakras are very important because they ground us to being human. Being human means I feel secure. I am here, right? I'm secure. When a baby is born, they cry a lot because they're feeling out of sorts. They don't feel secure, right? But then we don't understand that you need to be grounded, okay? So the baby gets grounded when they meet their family, and mother hugs them and says, yes, I'm here. I love you. There's food, and they give you breast milk, and they feed you, and you feel more secure, right? Now, the sacral chakra, you can actually align it to that type of feeling of belonging. You get my point? Of also being creative, because it's actually linked to creativity. The lower chakra is linked to the basic need of security, which is a mother, what the mother gives the baby when the baby is born, and first coming into the world, and it's crying and it's confused where I am and what's going on, and everything seems so loud, everything is bright, and it feels so confused. Okay, that's like when you're not feeling secure. Okay, now a lot of people get stuck in that feelings of life's trauma. Life's trauma will make you feel shaken and not secure in your life. Okay, life's trauma will make you feel unwanted. You don't know where you are. You're confused, like how when a baby is just born and is confused. Some people become like that because of trauma in their lives, basically. Okay, trauma is something that actually shakes you from your security, and it actually affects your root chakra. That's why you, as an adult, you need to work on yourself. You're wondering why you've been going through life and looping the same problems all over and over again, because your sense of self is not secure. That's why it's important for us to understand that your root chakra is that point of who you are that needs to be grounded, right? Work on it, do the meditations and all the things you need to do. And your crown chakra, your red chakra, your root chakra affects your sacral chakra, because they feed from each other as well, right? So your sacral chakra is that pleasure center. Okay, now I'm secure. Now I'm ready to accept and be open to all the pleasures of life. I'm ready now to even express my pleasure and my abundance. You get my point? I'm ready to take my skills and create something pleasurable with them. You understand? That's now your sacral chakra. Okay, very important for a stable life and abundance life is a strong sacral chakra. Okay, so the pleasures align you with receiving things in life, being open to receive abundance, to open to receive, feeling worthy of those things as well. When you allow pleasure, sensuality, and beauty, you tell in the universe, yes, I welcome it all. I'm thankful. Yes, I accept it all. I'm worthy of it. You understand? So when that sacral is messed up and blocked and underlined, and you don't feel worthy, then you're not able to actually manifest wealth in your life. You're not actually able to even accept your gifts and use them in a proper way to make more wealth and abundance for yourself. Okay. So these are the things we're talking about now, right? So if you safely receive, right, you safely give as well. If you feel open to receive, you're able to give more, which is a very interesting thing, because people that are not open to receive cannot give well because they're closed up. You understand? So sacral chakra plays a role in there as well. Then self-worth is linked to you being magnetic. Your self-worth, how you feel about yourself, will allow you to be magnetic. You understand? You attract more people, more things that add value to you, not negative things, because you magnetic. And now remember, you can be magnetic to negative things because your belief system is negative. Okay, then you will attract negative things because you will always be magnetic. We are magnetic beings, but according to our frequencies, how high we are in a frequency range that shows up in what we experiencing, what we attracting in our lives. Because nothing just happens and no one's a victim, right? No one's a victim. Nothing's just happening. You just farted. Oh, good for you, my love. It hurts when I pee. Oh, shame. Sorry, you need to go see a doctor. I just farted again. Shame. Sorry about that. You're very entertaining, Mr. Admiral Kirk. I like that. Okay. Right. Back to the chakra, the sacral chakra. Okay. It's important. Hi, I think it's Umar. Is it Umar who's saying thank you for joining my live? Today we're talking about the chakra, the sacral chakra, and how we can use the sacral chakra to actually manifest better things in our lives, right? So I'm Sasian, life coach, motivational speaker from South Africa. Okay, I'm also spiritual coach as well, right? So you can go ahead, go on my link on my YouTube and subscribe if you're interested in my topics, right? If you're interested to hearing my perspective, right? If you're South African, uh, right, you can follow me as well and subscribe to my channel as well, right? But anyway, I'm based in South Africa, right? So maybe that's why my accent maybe will seem a bit strange to you, right? I'm South African, right? So today we're talking about the sacral energy, the sacral chakra, and how we can use to actually manifest a better life experience, okay? So I spoke about your self-worth, very important. Feeling aligned to receive all things. Your sacral chakra is about that. You feel aligned to even receive your flow of abundance and money. Okay, when your sacral chakra is not aligned, you're not able to actually activate your gift that's going to bring the money. You're not able to activate that thing that brings that money because everybody has a skill. Every person has a skill, right? Yeah. So then your skill is what we use to make our money, right? So you can have many ways of attracting money into your life. Okay, you have your job and you have your other skills that you can use as a hustle, side hustle to make money as well. Okay. Or you also have the ability to attract in other ways, like people who give you gifts or whatever, gift you with things because things are equated to money, right? Yes. So yeah, they give you gifts, they give you money sometimes because you magnetic in that way, you know, because money is linked to love, money is love, money is linked to love and abundance. Okay. Yeah. So it's very important to know that. So your sacral chakra, when it's balanced, your your flow of abundance linked to your high frequency emotions. Okay. You emotionally flow, right? You're open with your emotions. You're able to express yourself, right? Your concerns and everything. You're able to speak your truth. Okay. You're creative. Your creativity is in peak. You get inspired and you're able to actually act on those creative insights, right? And you actually appreciate what you're doing. You enjoy it, right? Easy flow, right? And then you also you're open to sharing as well, which is a good thing because people that are open to sharing, that means they're balanced. Their chakras, their sacral chakra is very balanced when you're able to share your abundance to others, not only with things but even information, telling people, encouraging people, teaching people is another sign of flow, right? Because the more I give, the more I receive. The more I give out to the world, the more I receive. The more I help others, the more I receive. So it's a cycle of flow of abundance because there's no scarcity. Scarcity is a lie. Scarcity is fake. Scarcity is actually something that's entwined in the program in the game. So we need to understand that scarcity is actually a lie. Okay, there's no scarcity. We live in abundance. We live in abundance realm of abundance. All things are possible here, right? Because there's abundance here. I got some notes here. I'm still reading from my notes so I don't kind of lose track in what I'm saying. Right now, signs of balance chakra. Creative energy is high. Okay, you got a creative energy that's high. You feel confident and magnetic. You open. You're willing to speak your truth. Your throat chakra is open as well. Your heart is open because your your lower chakras actually affect your higher chakras as well. Okay, so when your sacral chakra is nice and open, your base chakra or your root chakra is also balanced. Your middle chakra here, which is the third one actually, the solar plexus chakra is also balanced and open. You know yourself, everything is speaking well, all three chakras are healthy and aligned, and then your heart is opened now, because the energies, the high frequency energies at the bottom will help open the heart now. Because, like, for example, your solar plexus speaks about your self-worth, speaks about your confidence, right, in yourself. Okay, then your heart will open up, its triggers open up, because your heart says, I am linked to everybody else and we all one. You understand? When you understand the universal truths, that kind of knowledge is key, right? So as I was saying, let me go back to that. So you can use like affirmations too as well. Okay, it's one of the tools you can use to actually work on yourself, to open up your and balance out your sacral chakra, right? But let me continue with the signs of sacral chakra being balanced and open, right? You receive and receive with ease and give with joy, right? You receive with ease and joy, and you also give with ease and joy as well. Money comes in fun ways. You open. Money comes in fun ways. You're not able, you're not holding on to the negative side of money. You get my point? Yes, money can be used for negative things, but money can also be used for good things as well. You understand? We can manifest and create money in positive ways that uplift others, not only ourselves as well. We can also give back to the world in positive ways using money as well, because everything is related to energy and things related to money. Okay, that kind of thing. So those are the things that we need to understand, right? So as I said, let me go back to the ways you can actually work on yourself. Affirmations on a good ways to start, saying positive things like I'm allowing pleasure, I'm allowing abundance in my life, I'm allowing pleasure, I'm allowing abundance in my life, I'm allowing pleasure, I'm allowing abundance in my life. Right now, with every affirmation, there's an action that must be attached to it, a doing. You understand? People don't understand it. It's not only about the affirmation, it's about the doing. Because affirmation is saying, this is my new belief system. It is what it is now. I'm allowing pleasure, I'm allowing abundance in my life. When I go out there in my day-to-day life, I must act like somebody who's allowing pleasure, who's allowing abundance in my life. You understand? If you don't act according to your affirmations, your new seeding of thoughts, you're not aligning it. You're not even creating a worldview that's going to be aligned, because you're actually saying something else and doing something else. You're being wishy-washy. You're being lukewarm, as the Christians say. Lukewarm. In other words, you're saying something, you say you believe, but you don't act on it. You're being lukewarm. Right? And you know what they say about the Christian in the Christian Bible about lukewarm people. They be spills out again, vomited out. So it's important for you to align your actions with your words. Your affirmations are not just words. They are new thoughts, new worldviews you're creating in your head, in your mind, in your consciousness, and changing yourself. You're changing yourself, you got to act on it for it to become a habit, because you are who you are because of your habits you've been doing and the things you've been doing continuously, religiously. That has caused a worldview, because now you've been lining your negative belief systems with your actions. Now you want to remove that, and you want to now seat your mind with positive things. So you need to actually now act on those words. Don't just say those words, act on them as well. Don't say I'm rich in abundance when you get to work in the day, in the morning, and you start complaining about how broke you are. But you were just affirming that you're rich in abundance. Now you're focusing on the lack, and yet you were actually trying to seed the positivity, and now you're focusing on the negative things. Disalignment, no alignment, no seeding of the mind, no change of worldview, basically. You understand that's how it works. Very important thing. That people say, oh, manifestations, affirmations don't work, because you're not working them. You need to work them in the right way. When you say something, try and act on it. I'm an abundant person. Be that abundant person. When somebody says, yes, how is it? How are you doing? You say, I'm wonderful. I'm prosperous. Oh, gosh, my life is so good. There's somebody who's abundant, because they're coming from the point of their high frequency feeling, not the opposite now, and I won't even do the opposite, right? So guys, these are things we need to understand. Very, very, very important. Okay, so anyway, I'm still seeing life coaching motivational speaker. Some people are seeing your what PayPal. Why must I send my PayPal? Efficient funds. Anyway, today we're talking about abundance flow, right? Speaking directly about the sacral, right? So whoever now was connected to me, you're not here by mistake, you're here to learn something, right? You're here to hear something. You actually aligned to hear something. So please listen up, right? Okay. So yeah, we're talking about the abundance flow, right? Your affirmations that you say, things you say to yourself when you're trying to seed your mind with new ideas. Your ideas are linked to your actions, not only just ideas, they're also linked to your actions. So when you say something, an affirmation, act on that thing and do accordingly. So you're able to now create a worldview, create habits in your life that align to your new belief system of abundance. That's what it's all about. Okay, right. So it's very important to know those things. What the root of wealth is your inner state. Your roots of wealth is your inner state. Okay. Your roots of your wealth is your inner state. How you are in within. Are you rejecting wealth by having negative perceptions? Are you rejecting wealth by being too selfish? Are you being rejecting wealth by you being not grateful for what you have? Okay, gratitude is very important when it comes to abundance flow. When you want to open your sacral chakra, right? It's not only about you physically opening, it's about you also energetically doing things to open up that area of your life, of your energy of who you are. Remember that all the energy wheels are linked to our auras. Okay, so your energy wheels, your chakras, or spinning continuously, right? And more you work on them, it creates an aura around you. It makes you magnetic, or it makes you magnetic to negative things, or it makes you magnetic to positive things. So your words and things that you say and do to others are very important as well, because that speaks about your aura, your energy. Okay, the words that you're saying online to people about 14, all those things. What does it say about you? What does it speak about your character? What does it speak about your aura? Those are things we need to always be aware about when it comes to manifesting a better life. You are who you are because of your thoughts, your worldview, created persona, those actions, those things you are saying that are hurtful, that are very critical, whatever they are. You understand? They're coming from that worldview of who you are, and it's coming from your aura, coming from your chakra wheels. Your energies needs to be worked on. You understand? So if you got a negative aura, that means your energy wheels need to be worked. You need to cleanse and balance them out by putting love, infuse love, empathy, abundance, joy, prosperity, all the good things into you, then you're able to also manifest a wonderful, clear aura and be magnetic to positive things in your life, and stop being judgmental, and stop you being negative and being depressed about or jealous about other people's life experience. When you can make yours better, you can level up. Every person has a choice. Every person has the ability to level up and change their lives. It's not about the politicians, it's not about your religion, it's about you. It's not about your family, it's about you. It's not about your partners, it's about you. It's not about you. You are creating your day-to-day life by your own worldview, by your own unbalanced chakras, whatever it is. You are creating your own reality. So you need to level yourself up from the inside out. In other words, that's what I was trying to say. Level yourself up out from the inside out, working from your energies, your energy fields or energy wheels. Clear them out, change your perceptions, level up, and stop being toxic. Stop saying toxic things that don't add no value to your life and other people's lives. Try and be a decent person. Try and be a loving, true human being. Being a human means that there's oneness. We all connected. Being human means that what I do to my neighbor affects me. What I do to the next person affects the world. Everything is connected. There's not now no isolation. It's all a illusion. You understand? It's all an illusion. So whatever you are doing now counts to how the world is going to be in the next maybe 2 years or 3 years, or even more, whatever it is. Everything we're doing is always adding value or taking away value from life in general. Okay, so it all starts with us. It all starts with our energy fields, how we feel about ourselves. Very, very important. Very, very important, guys, to know these things. Okay, so let me just continue about this topic before I actually end it, right? As I said, I'm a Sicilian life coach and motivational speaker. I'm based in South Africa. And if you like my topics and like my channel, go ahead and follow me and subscribe so you can see my videos when I post them. And don't forget to click on subscription button over there so you can able to, you know what I mean, check out whenever I post new videos. Very, very important because this game is a numbers game, right? It's a numbers game. Social media is a numbers game, right? So I spoke about your self-worth, okay? Working on yourself always. Your inner world speaks about your outside world. What you feel about yourself will manifest the outside world, basically, right? Self-worth, I spoke about self-worth, very important. Self-worth is very important for you leveling up your life. Your sacral chakra is linked to your self-worth as well, which is linked to your root chakra, because these chakras, they speak to each other. You understand? They're not in isolation, they're in union. You understand? They're in union. So when you're working on it, each chakra, understand, is going to affect the other. When you trigger yourself and work on yourself and heal your lower chakra, it'll help the next chakras going up. You understand? By your set perceptions, by your life choices, that's how we see our parents you are. By your perceptions, by your life choice, by your actions. So everything is actions. When you're doing your affirmations, act upon those affirmations, because you're changing your worldview. You're changing your assumptions about life. It's very important as well. Okay, so this is what we're talking about. Sure, self-worth, important. Relaxation and taking time to also rest is very important, right? Your emotions shape your reality. Nice one. Your emotions shape your reality. Fear, scarcity, anxiety attract fearful situations. They attract fearful manifestations. Fear, anxiety attract all those things because we're building on them, right? So you need to work on your fear, get rid of your fear and understand that it's all an illusion. There's nothing to fear here. There's nothing to fear in this reality called life, in this game called life, okay? Very important. So guys, working on yourself is what makes you a better person. You're not just going to become a better person. You have to put some effort. You have to do certain things. Change some certain perceptions that don't work for you. You know what I mean? Do itinerary each time, each year, or each 6 months. Check yourself. Check yourself on what you can do better. Which perceptions are adding or taking away from you. Which worldview, thoughts, and belief systems and assumptions about yourself are taking away or adding to your life. You understand? We want to add things to our life to make our lives better, not to take away. Taking away means that we're diminishing ourselves. Okay, so the words that we say can take away if they're vengeful words, if they're spiteful words. Very important to know those things. Okay, then aligning your abundance with your inner practice. You got to align your abundance with your inner practice. Okay, your inner practice of gratitude or positive self-talk about praising yourself. Don't wait for other people to praise you. Very important for you to be able to praise yourself. Don't wait for other people to cheer you on when you can cheer yourself on all the time. Gratitude is very important. Grateful for what you have now at this moment allows for the new things to come out or into your reality, to come out of the ethers into your reality. That's what I was trying to say, right? Very important, right? So you will affirm, like, I am expecting abundance and wealth. I am abundance and wealth. And you live like that. Each day you give people that need your help. You help them. Each day you say thank you for all the things that you have received for the day. That's living in abundance, okay? You affirm, I am open to expecting wealth. I receive money with joy, right? Remember I said that the sacral chakra is linked with uh, enjoyment, with ease. Yes, so you need to receive your money with joy and not be worried about paying the bills and worrying about that it's going to get finished. Some people are manifesting negative things because before they even get the thing, they're really declaring that it's less, it's not enough. Those are the things that you need to consider as well. Very important. Visualize your wealth as already being present. You understand? Visualize your wealth as really being present, which is difficult for most people because we're so stuck in the now. Okay, so it's the idea of you understanding what your wealth would look like. What will it be like if you have to be a wealthy person? What will your life be like if you were wealthy and had all the abundance, everything that you want? You need to visualize it. You know what I mean? Use your vision, your thoughts about that thing. Visualize what your life will be like. Okay, healing roots and sacral chakras, very important to feel safe and secure and worthy. Safety, feeling secure, and feeling worthy is about the base chakra and the sacral chakra. Open yourself to your wealth by saying those affirmations. A nice way to do it is when when you're meditating, right, and you visualize your chakras and you kind of try and focus on them, right, when you're meditating, and then say affirmations. I am wealthy, I'm abundant, I'm wealthy, I'm abundant, and it feels so good to be wealthy and abundance in life. It feels so good to have all my needs met at all times. Those are things you need to practice, right? What you can actually do is feel in yourself. When you do a meditation practice every single day, as soon as you close your eyes, your body knows it's time to meditate because you've really got your body in that vibe already. Again, it's about consistency. You have to be consistently doing it all the time, right? When you start doing like those type of body feeling, body scanning meditations, you begin to feel your body from your feet, your toes to your head. You feel yourself totally. Very important. Most people don't know how they even feel within their bodies because they're living in the living unconsciously, you know what I mean? Not living unconsciously. When you're meditating, it drops you down, anchors you to a time where you can just be kind of calm. Hi, Layla. Hope you well, my love. Thanks for joining my life. I'm talking about wealth and abundance. I'm going deep into all ways that we can actually experience this wealth and abundance by actually working on ourselves. Because we are the magnets, we attract these things in our lives. We are the beings or the things that are attracting this reality that we're experiencing, right? And I spoke, Layla, about the sacral chakra, the root chakra, how it works to balance us down, how the sacral chakra is the place of pleasure and creativity, how we can use our creativity to manifest abundance into our reality. Very important. How we can use our sacral energy, sacral chakra energy to actually create abundance and prosperity in our reality. It has to be balanced. Everything's about the balance, right? Everything's about the balance. Okay, so I'm about now to end anyway. So what's the time now? I'm about to end my live anyway, guys. I don't make them too long, right? Because the meaning gets lost anyway. So remember, at the end of the day, we can affirm. Affirmations are very important, but remember your affirmations must be linked to your actions during the day. Don't affirm something in the morning and in the day you're working against your affirmations because there's a disconnect. We have to say and live what you say. Live your worldview, live your belief system, live them positively so you're able to create and manifest the reality that you want in your life. Very important, okay? Their manifesting is receiving, not chasing. So you're receiving. So you got to open yourself to something. I open myself to the wealth and abundance. I open up myself to this new job or this new business or these new followers or subscribers. I open myself to them with love. I know I'm worthy. Feeling worthy. When you're doing those morning affirmations and meditations, you have to feel. It's about the emotion. It's about you feeling into your body, feeling into your consciousness to say, well, I am worthy, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous, and all things are possible. Very, very important, okay? Very important. So Layla, if you like to my love, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel, okay? I actually post videos on spirituality, leveling up, self-development, and I also post on eating healthy because you are what you eat. Eating healthy is very important, okay? So those are the things that I normally post, right? Developing yourself, spirituality. I speak about witchcraft. I speak about all honoring of venerating ancestors. I speak about all sorts of things regards to spirituality and also like life practices, mundane life practices, how to better your relationships, how to attract more better friends, how to level your frequency up and yourself up, how to be a better person totally. You understand? That's what I speak about. And then the foods that you must eat, because the food is your energy, it's your fuel, right? Food is not only for your enjoyment, food is also for fuel. to fuel ourselves with the right energy fuel. Right, so I'm plant-based, so I'm kind of biased on that. But anyway, I eat plants. I'm vegetarian. Okay, not I wouldn't call myself vegan. I'm vegetarian. Okay, so I eat a lot of plant foods as well. I'm coming from a place where I was a meat eater, but I realized that the fuel that works better for me is plant-based fuel, not animal fuel. Even the milk that I drink is plant-based. You get my point? So those are the things that I've learned. So remember that life is about the learn, it's about the expansion. When you learn something new about yourself, something that's going to better your life, you practice it, right? You implement it into your life. That's what self-development is about. That's what self-development is all about. It's about you leveling yourself up, okay? So if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you like, and then click on the subscription button, right? So you can keep on seeing more of my videos as they come in each time. So I like to have my lives at least once a week or so. So you can also follow me on my TikTok as well. I'm there, same name, manifest underscore Sicilian, if you are interested in my topic. Only if my information and my videos resonates with you, okay? Right. So I'm Sicilian life coach, motivational speaker, and have a wonderful week further. I know in South Africa we're having a long weekend because Monday is a holiday for us. It's June 16, right? But anyway, guys, have a great week further. Bye.